Hi, this is Clark on Temptress. Going to do a little adventure log and talk about the adventures I've been going through recently. As you know, if you watch the videos, honestly, didn't plan on doing it, but I released a video, a short, from a hospital bed. I had to have my appendix removed. I was going to release it just to patrons, but there might have been some morphine involved and I got confused and everybody got the video. So that happened. Um, So I had my appendix taken out. It was infected, the normal thing. Like no big deal, I figured. I'm just recovering from the surgery now. So all the videos you've been seeing of late are old videos that I had in the can. Yesterday I went into the surgeon to have the staples removed and he gave me the report. It turns out I had cancer of the appendix. Kind of a rare cancer. It looks like 1 or 2 in a million, get this. I don't know a lot about it yet, quite honestly, but I'm going in a couple days back in for more surgery and have a lot more removed. What you do. I'd like to live a long time, so, you have to do what you have to do. So anyway, apparently I had a 5 centimeter tumor, and that is over the 2 centimeter tumor limit where they just removed the appendix. So I'm going to be down again. It'll be probably another couple weeks before I'm out of bed and feeling good enough to even think about videos. So you're going to get some more old videos or maybe some weeks without videos. I hope I'm still fine. And anyway, I wanted to get that right out so it didn't look like clickbait. It isn't clickbait. It is a thing. Many, many, many years ago, at the beginning of this channel, I did a video on why I chose to retire at 36 and how I did it and how I organized mostly the attitude, but the finances. And, something like this that makes you really happy you did that. If I was still working, I'm assuming this is going to come out okay. It's not like I had cancer in the 30s. I've got cancer in the 2000s. So that's a different animal. But wouldn't it suck to save all your life, expecting to retire well, and then you start getting old, and then things start failing, and then you die? So if you see this video and you haven't seen that other one, it has over 1 million views. People seem to really like it. People pass it on to their children. It's kind of a philosophical piece, but it is a very hard piece teaching real answers to how to, basically ignore marketing, I guess would be the way to say it. Anyway, that's a commercial for an old video, so watch that video. I think you might like it. If you really like it, there's a whole series called Enough is Enough, and it gets right into the details of how the stock market works and how to actually make investment. But probably enough of that. I'm hoping for the best. I'm being aggressive with the surgery because I'd hate to kick myself 10 years later or 5 years later and have made the wrong decision. So that means for a new clock starting next Tuesday, I will be in bed until I can, get over the pain. And then I will be 6 weeks without being able to lift anything appreciable over 20 pounds. Which means basically I can't travel because my luggage would weigh more than 20 pounds. So my plans. Still planning on going to Europe. Really kind of need to go to Europe because I need to, among other things, get the bank manager through CE testing. So I'll be doing that. Also, just really been wanting to go to Europe. My friend in Europe has been delaying the trip because he's had some health problems. So between the two of us, it's going to get well and truly delayed. But we'll see how that goes. After the European trip, I'm going to the boat. I really miss living that life. I miss being on Temptress. I'm over the divorce, so time to go back. I've decided, and I'm really anxious, assuming I have the health for it, to put the boat back together. She's a perfectly good boat to be a floating house, but I'm going to do some work with the engine. I want to do some other things to turn her into a world cruiser again. And then I want to go off and actually actively sail around some more. So those of you that have commented that I never sail anywhere, you're right. Hopefully I've sailed enough in my past that my stories are worth listening to. But I'm going to be doing some more sailing, at least the Bahamas, but maybe down to Panama. That's where I really would like to go. So that's all that. In reality, I'll probably get in there, work the boat into condition. Then I'll probably come back, and I think I might want to take my camper next summer, because you really don't want to travel in the Caribbean in the summer anyway, hurricane season. I might take my camper and go out west again and just look at the beauty out there. It's really great. If you haven't done it, I highly recommend you do that in your life sometime. So that's the plans. Going to put a bunch of Victron gear on. I already have it on the boat. So lots of blue boxes going into Temptress. I have an idea about how I want to kind of make the bank manager able to take more control over Victron. And hopefully I can fill in what I don't think Victron does well, but take advantage of what Victron does superbly. And that is actually controlling power and having everything tied together. So that'll be a project. Also, I got a Campbell propeller just, after I stopped sailing, kind of. So that's definitely going onto the boat before my next cruise. And of course, I got that new mainsail I haven't even taken out sailing yet. So all of those things will happen. Bank manager. Talked to my friend. He and his friend, I haven't met him yet, are actively working. In fact, I called him this morning, and the guy I know was out walking his dog when we talked, and he said, my friend is actively writing code right now. They have it to the stage where they have a communication stream coming out of the bank manager into the phone app, and now they're just deciding, what do we do with all this lovely data? How do we make graphs? How do we make it, what we want it to be? So it's coming. It should be coming very soon. One of the things I've been doing this winter, bank manager-wise, isn't technical. I'm a better technical guy than I am a business guy, mostly because I enjoy it more. So I've decided to get out of the business side of it. And how I'm doing that is I've got a guy in the EU, I've got a guy in Japan, and I've got a guy in Florida. And these guys are going to take over a lot of the business. They're going to be actually responsible for answering your questions if you buy through each of them. They will be going to boat shows and promoting the product, and we've got a little structure so they'll make more money the more they can promote, so it's going to benefit everybody. And you might actually start seeing bank managers and air conditioners and such at boat shows in the near future. I definitely want to go to some of these boat shows, but I don't want to be in charge of it. I want to get out of that day-to-day, out of that marketing, out of that ordering boards and ordering cases and all of that. I want to get into the heavy design of things. So that's happening. The CE testing is just waiting for this German office to not all be on vacation, kind of, so that they can do the study. The study is kind of pointless because all a question is, will this pass radio frequency interference testing? The bank manager only consumes 30 milliamps, so it's not going to interfere. If I could make a radio that was a 30 milliamp radio that could actually, put out a signal, NASA's going to want to be talking to me. So I'm very confident this is going to work. Let's see. Well, I've been exercising a lot. Some people commented I gained a bunch of weight last summer. Very subtle of you, but I did. I was laying on the couch a lot and I was depressed. Been riding my bike more, exercising, doing push-ups. I've lost 15 pounds in the last while. Probably some of it had to do with the cancer, but for the most part, that didn't affect my appetite until just beforehand. So, doing what I can, to stay young. I guess that's about all I can think of to talk about now. In the near future, you're going to see some videos of me chatting on my bicycle about sailing-related things. I know these videos won't be for everybody, but I have them in the can. I will be releasing them so I can release something. And is it my best work? Probably not. Should you watch it? Yeah, definitely. There's some real pearls of wisdom in there if you're going to live the cruising life about how weather works, how to get weather, decisions to make, what to bring. Um, so it is stuff I would like people to watch, but I just know I'm not going to be in any condition to film. Today is kind of the first day I could like sit up and talk in front of the camera without, great pain. So that's how it is. I guess that's about all. So bye from Clark on Temptress.